get this intro with you ever gammon with me. Leave me alone. You're awful. Well, hey, friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out of Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. This is my wife. She gives me grief. So Son and I made a little purchase last night. We picked up 2 brand new Suscovich style chicken tractors. Got these from a fella by the name of Bob. Bob is down below Hickory, North Carolina, kind of around the Denver area, just over in the Lincoln, just across into the Lincoln County, across the Lincoln County line.
Not Colorado.
Not Colorado, no. Lincoln County, North Carolina. I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below to Bob's email address. If you're in Western North Carolina or anywhere in the area and interested in buying a couple of Suscovich style chicken tractors, shoot Bob an email. Fantastic craftsmanship, done a real good job on these. We had him put the hardware cloth along the bottom. He actually bent the way he does his ridges. These things are a little bit taller than thank you, Lord. Yeah, a little bit taller than the ones that we do. So we're gonna get these off the truck, get them deployed today. We got some chickens need to come out of the tractor. We ended up buying these. We just ain't got time to build. I mean, it's just time consuming to build these. So appreciate Bob doing that. But his email is down below. Give him a shout if you're looking for some chicken tractors. All right, we got work to do. We got some corn we got to get done today. We've got to get these off the truck. We got to get some chickens put out. I need to do
Finish some beans.
Got to finish some beans. Yeah. I've got to mow. I've got to be like a regular urban dude today and mow. So anyway, let's get to work. So I discovered these the other day when we were over at Tony's, and I don't know how it escaped me that these were available. So I ended up ordering some from Premier One. These are bucket hangers that work on your chicken tractors and hang in your chicken wire. Also hang on each other. So the way the deal works, these hook down into the back of your chicken tractor through your chicken wire, and then your bucket attaches on like that right there, and then that hangs, hold your bucket for your drinkers. Well, this was not exactly what I'd planned on catching in this trap. Reuben, what have you done? You're in the wrong spot. All right, let's let him out. Good gracious. Reuben. All right, y'all, we've been working. We didn't turn the camera on because it is so blessed hot out here. We're trying to get done, and get out of this heat. So here's what we've done. These are the 2 new tarps, or the 2 new tractors. Brand new tarps on them. We're good to go there. We've put a drinker in each one, and then we've had to scrounge around and find enough feeders to make it work. These are a couple of old feeders that we had made by ripping some, I think that's 4-inch PVC, putting some ends and some feed on it. These don't work well at all for pelletized feed, but for this grind, for this mash, it works okay. So we'll see. Next one over, same kind of deal, only we're using a canister feeder on this one. And y'all, I don't like these. The food bridges, meaning that it kind of clumps up in the canister and it don't fall down real well. But it's fine. They get food and everybody does okay. The rest of them, I really need about 12 of those big long ones. They're the best kind. Everybody else is doing good. And then we got 2 more older tractors down here that we have pulled out and kind of refurbed for the day, or for the batch. Canister feeders, new drinker, filling them up. Still got some egg birds. Those are going to go out. That'll give us another tractor, and then another canister feeder and a drinker. So we're good to go there. We did put some of these, like you saw, some of these bucket hangers on the new ones that we were doing. We've got other tractors we need to come back and put them on, but for the time being, we got them on these, and I really like them. They're nice. The problem that we have, like on this bucket here, you can see the bale that was in it, it breaks the plastic. I think part of the problem is you have this is where the handle was. You got the handle and it's hanging, and so you get a lot of weight to one side or the other, and it causes it to weaken and break. This is actually a pretty decent replacement handle. Just drill a couple holes in it and put you some paracord through it. But we're hanging them on these. Here's a new bucket, brand new bucket, hanging on one of these bucket hangers. So I think that's going to work out pretty good. So all that's left for this little project now is we're going to gather up some birds and get them out here and get them in the tractors, and we'll be off and running. All the way to 30. Yeah. So let's get them all, see how many we got. I got them all out of the brooder, and I don't remember how old these birds are. 3-4 weeks. I honestly don't remember. I'd have to ask Sandra and look at a calendar. But everybody out on pasture, out of the brooder. Had they been in the brooder, you know, they were getting a little tight. It was time to come out, but they were fine. We had that one brooder in the barn that had quite a few in it. It was probably the tightest. But got them out. Everybody's looking good. When they first come out, they seem to be a little sluggish, but then after they're out for a few minutes, they do kind of get a little more perky and get a little more action about them. So and we ended up, these are a little tight for the Suscovich tractors. I've got 47, 47, 47, and 46. I think I added up, I think it's 187 birds. Split among 4 tractors as evenly as we can, which is fine. As some of these older birds are processed off, we'll split out and relieve a little bit of the pressure on these. And they're just, I mean, they do great. They come out, they go right to foraging, scratching in the grass, eating on some feed, drinking their water. I mean, you know, they go to doing just exactly what a chicken's supposed to do. So everybody here looks good. These are all this tractor is all color yield. This is the brooder that was in the barn. So all right, I think that's going to get all the chicken wrapped up for the day. Time to go get a bottle of water. Man, it's hot.
Watch out, mate.
It's time for corn, isn't it? Fancy ways to get something
I know.
How does that work?
Works good. So this is just a fingernail brush. Like when you got one of those home manicure kits like you can get from Walmart. That brush comes in. And it works great on corn. You can get down in the little, between the kernels, and it doesn't break the corn kernels.
All right, seal this stuff up. We're going to be using our big vacuum sealer. We've got two smaller ones, but we're going to use the big one so that we can do, how many can we do at a time here? 4 or 5? We can do 6 of the, we can seal 6 bags at a time. This is our VacMaster VP 330. And we bought this at a scratch and dent restaurant supply appliance outlet kind of place. We normally use this for chicken. We can do about 4 packages of chicken in here at a time, but it also works great for other things, like we've sealed cherries, and now we're going to do corn, and you know, we could do whatever you want to in this thing. There it is. Vacuum sealed corn.
Hard.
It is, isn't it? Wow, that's nice. So we ended up with 10 full bags of corn and then a single serving.
Buck size.
Yeah, that's perfect for buck right there. So anyway, looks good. We'll put this in the freezer. Not nearly enough to do us through the winter, so we'll probably end up getting a couple more bags, won't we? It's easy to do.
Very easy.
Yeah, just takes a few minutes to shuck it and then peel it off the cob and put it in the bag and seal it. I mean, it's not hard at all. Nice thing about it is we got corn for all winter long. All right, there it is. Got those 2 new chicken tractors out on the ground. Glad to get those. Fellow by the name of Bob down in Denver, North Carolina, right there on the Catawba-Lincoln County line, built those for us. I'm going to leave Bob's email in the description down there below. So if you're in this part of the world looking for some of those Suscovich style chicken tractors, you don't have the time to build them like us, you don't have the skill to build them, whatever you don't have the equipment, whatever the case may be, reach out to Bob. Very reasonable on his price, does a really good job, and very happy with those chicken tractors. Give Bob a shout if you're interested in those. Got 187 birds out on the ground today. Glad to get those out of the brooders. They were getting a little bit cramped, and glad to get the birds out. We need the product. We have just sold through a crazy amount of pastured poultry this year. Lots of folks are looking for locally raised, ethically raised, high quality chicken. So if you're doing chicken, the customers are out there. You got to go get them. Keep doing the farming piece right, and advertising, and the customers will come. I promise. Whew, man, it's hot. For those of you that are farming, construction, anything outside, mowing, whatever the case may be, this time of year, southeastern United States, it's hot. Humidity's high. Please be aware that the temperatures are up. Don't want folks getting sick from heat exhaustion, heat stroke. Drink plenty of fluids, take frequent rest breaks, get inside, cool off. I know the work's got to get done, but the work's not going to get done if you're sick, hurt, and just can't do it. So please just be aware, drink plenty of fluids, take frequent breaks, and cool off when you need to. I've got to go do some mowing down at Saunders Dad's. I'm not going to video any of that. Y'all, there's plenty of mowing videos out there. If you want to see me mow, let me know in a comment down below, and I'll be glad to video doing a little bit of mowing work sometime. But like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families. Take care of yourselves, especially in this heat. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.